Alex, it's time to show YouTube your bougie sleep setup.
Bougie? It's not bougie. It's essential. What's up, everyone? This is Jess and Alex taking you on our health journey. How was that?
That was a lot.
I feel like I have a hard time having a middle ground. You want me to do it?
You'll find the middle ground.
Okay.
No, I think that's good. We're going to put that in. Today, we want to take you through our sleep routine because, man, it is bougie. I'm almost embarrassed to show it because I feel like we spend way too much money.
We pride ourselves on being on a budget usually, but this is the one place that if I'm going to spend a third of my life, it's going to be done well.
He warned me. What'd you tell me?
I said, when we get married, we're going to have a very expensive mattress and a king-size bed.
He's like, I don't want to spend money on everything
right.
in our house that we had when we moved here was either a hand-me-down that was free
OfferUp.
or bought on OfferUp.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, the one thing I want to spend money on is my mattress.
Yeah.
And boy, was he right. It was the most expensive thing that was moved
thing
into our house when we got married.
Yeah, it goes house purchase, mattress, everything else.
Everything else.
Yeah, and well, I've always struggled with sleep, and so it's just really important to try to get good sleep. That's really important for health, and just doesn't struggle at all.
At all. So it's really hard for me to relate. But after 4 years of marriage, I do feel really bad for how much better
it's crazy how good she sleeps. I mean, we will lay in bed and I'll be like, I'm kind of tired, and she'll be like, I'm not tired at all, and I'm like, well, what you got it? Huh? And she's knocked out already. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. When we cuddle, she'll cuddle on me, and then all of a sudden, like, literally 10 seconds later, I'll feel her body just... she's out.
All right, enough of that. We are going to show you a couple of products that we love that has really helped his sleep and has helped my comfort.
Let's go.
The first one being the Oura Ring. The Oura Ring is a sleep tracking device that you wear on your finger, and there's an app that you download on your phone, and it has endless resources.
It tracks your heart rate, it tracks your heart rate variability, it tracks your sleep, REM sleep, deep sleep, so it allows you to see how much sleep you're actually getting, because a lot of times you can be waking up several times during the night and not really realize how much sleep you're losing out on.
It's so addicting to check. We even joke around like, oh, how'd you sleep last night? It's like, I don't know, let me check.
How do you feel?
How do you feel? You know, like you don't need an app to tell you how you feel, but I really feel like sometimes it does.
And I'm a numbers guy, so it actually works really well for me to look at it and try to want to get my numbers better and better and better. It gives me something tangible besides just how I feel.
It goes a little beyond sleep. It also shows your activity. It'll track your steps. It does a great job even guessing what your activity is. Like if I went for a bike ride, it'll say you probably went for a bike ride. Yeah. It guesses my volleyball, bike rides, and walking, which when I'm playing disc golf, it guesses that I'm walking, which is...
Yeah, track your steps, calories burned. I mean, it's really just like a health device, not just sleep. And they're going to get crazy because they're adding a lot of stuff to it.
Already improving. We bought this ring, I think 2 years ago, and it's already improved so much. The app is constantly updating, and one of the current things that they're growing its use on is family planning. So tracking fertility, since it checks your temperature at night. If you're regular, which I am very regular with my menstrual cycle, it is a great source of tracking when you're fertile. And it's actually kind of how I got pregnant. I was able to identify the 2 or 3 day window.
And it's crazy too, when it tracks your temperature, it tracks your heart rate, and those are numbers that get worse when you start to feel bad, if you start to get sick or something. And the numbers will show on the app before you feel anything, before you feel tired or you feel body aches or anything. So you can kind of see when you're starting to come down with something. They actually use this with like healthcare workers and with the NBA, where they were tracking people with the Oura Ring to see if they can catch COVID before they showed symptoms.
During the pandemic lockdown in 2020, that's when every NBA player had an Oura Ring to track their sleep and to try to catch COVID before they were showing symptoms so that it would limit the time that it spread. And it worked really well because you get 2 scores. You get a sleep score, so how well you slept based on your breathing, based on how much REM sleep you got versus deep sleep and light sleep, how many times you woke up. But then you'll also get a readiness score. And so a good distinction that you're probably getting sick is having a really good sleep score but having a really bad readiness score.
Yeah.
How they do it, I don't freaking
The
know.
algorithm.
It's so good.
And the accuracy of this device is actually pretty spot on. We did a sleep study where they hooked us up with a bunch of stuff. It was super legit. It felt weird. And afterwards, I asked the guy to check our Oura Ring numbers on our sleep. Or not the numbers, but how much REM sleep and deep sleep we got and compare it to what his thing was. And he was like, those things are never accurate. And then he checked it and he was like shocked.
So
he was like,
shocked.
wow,
He
that
was
is
like, this is scary accurate.
super accurate.
And that's when we first got the ring. They've only gotten better.
Yeah. So another thing I use are these blue light blocking glasses. This has probably been the biggest help for my sleep. It's been crazy. So I guess I'm sensitive to blue light at night. The thought process behind it is that blue light is the same light that also comes from the sun. And so that blue light tells your body it's daytime. You should be awake. And so when you're getting a lot of blue light at night, then the hormones don't signal your body to start getting tired and start getting sleepy. So I'm extra sensitive to it. This works super well anytime I want to make sure I get good sleep or I want to feel like I'm not that cool.
Now he's always feeling cool, and that just gives him the extra edge. He makes a name for himself. Everybody's always talking about his orange glasses.
Mr. Blue Light.
The next thing we use is blackout curtains. We got these curtains from Amazon. I think they were like $80. I'll link it in the description below. But they have been a game changer, especially for me because I feel like my circadian rhythm is so on that the minute the sun rises, I'm up and I can't sleep in. And we don't go to sleep early enough for me to get my proper 8 hours and wake up to the sunrise. Maybe one day we'll get there, but right now we're not going to bed at 8 p.m. So,
when we have our baby.
Yeah, maybe when we have our baby, it'll be a little different. But it does allow me to sleep in a little more. And I'll show you how pitch dark it gets. And really at night, you don't even see what's up here.
Yeah.
So, the only thing is, now there's kind of like a caveat where you want it to be pitch dark at night, but you also want to wake up to the sunrise. I don't like waking up to alarm clocks. I like waking up on my own. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll leave just a little crack open. This isn't really going to bother me in the middle of the night, but in the morning, it'll really, really make a difference and it'll wake me up.
So this is our infamous mattress from Zen Haven. The important thing I looked for in the mattress was really just the material. A lot of mattresses have fire retardants, they have synthetic material, and so this mattress is made out of natural latex and organic cotton. So the latex inside and then it's wrapped in organic cotton. And if I wanted to lay on something for a third of my life, I wanted to make sure it was going to be good material that's good for my skin. The other nice thing about this mattress is that it's got a firmer side and a softer side, so we can flip it depending on what works better for us. And so the firmer side has been better for us, so that's been nice too.
Even though he made me sleep on the softer side for years because he thought that was better.
I thought it would have been better, but it wasn't. It's like, why didn't we just try both sides real quick?
That's what I'm saying.
Why did we wait? It's because it's crazy heavy. To flip over, this mattress is.
It's just it folds over. Usually when you lean a mattress up against the wall, it'll stay standing up. This one droops.
It can be so flimsy and so heavy.
So flimsy. It literally took, I think, 4 people to bring the mattress inside when they delivered it because it's not something that you can just drag or anything. It's very, very flexible.
Also, we got a king size, and I don't know if this happens to you, but we chase each other at night. There's some nights where like I want to cuddle and Jess is sleeping and I get close to her and she slowly scoots away and slowly scoops away, and by the morning we're both on the other side.
Any fellow married couples struggle with that? Let me know in the comments because it's crazy. He be chasing me all the time and I'd be just so hot.
Alright, YouTube, if there's something you gotta know about me, if I go in, I go all in. And so the material for the mattress is organic. Everything else on the mattress is organic as well. The duvet cover is organic cotton. Inside the duvet, we have organic wool. The sheets are organic bamboo sheets, and the bamboo sheets are nice. They feel super good.
The bamboo sheets are really nice. Like, Alex really had to convince me. By the time we put everything on our registry, I was like, Alex, this is so expensive. Our most expensive things on our registry was our beds, but it's lasted us a really long time, and they get softer after every wash, and they really are fantastic. They keep you cool, especially now being pregnant. I am hot all the time, and these bamboo sheets have really helped like keep me cool. So
the bamboo sheets are a perfect mix of like a silk sheet with a cotton sheet, where it's super soft like silk, but it doesn't have the weird stickiness of like on your feet, the staticky feel.
Right, yeah, the staticky feel I can't stand, and you do not have that with these sheets.
The pillows organic as well. They got like kind of a contour that helps fit our neck so that our shoulders don't hurt. We're side sleepers.
yeah, we're side sleepers. So to recap, we're engaged. We add all this crazy stuff to our registry that's super expensive, and I'm feeling hecka stressed, wondering like people are gonna judge us for all of our bouginess. And 2 years later, Alex is like, Jess, I want to spend another, how much was it?
$1,000.
I want to spend another $1,000 on a cooling pad, which it is really nice, but still bougie. I don't.
Bougie, but worth it. It feels so nice. And we were putting our AC down every single night to like 60 something degrees, which is bringing our energy bill up. So I was like, if we don't have to do that, then we'll save money on energy.
That's
so the
true.
way that it works is that there's a little pad here under all the organic stuff. And it gets cooled. Shit, this is it. And then it gets cooled by this right here. We turn this on and we can put it to whatever degrees we want. So it goes all the way down to 55 degrees.
And it does warm too if in the winter.
And
I mean, in South Florida, we're not really using that too much,
Right.
but sometimes.
Yeah, and so I could put it to 66 degrees. I don't have to change the AC, and it works super well. Like, it really does keep you cold. You know, like when people say the cool side of the pillow and you flip the pillow and you're like, oh, this is so nice. That's our mattress.
That's
all the
true.
time. The last thing we do is I'll use Calm. Jess doesn't really ever need this, but I'll use this whenever I know I did some of the things that it's gonna affect my sleep. So I don't use this on a regular, only as more of a supplement. If we try not to eat past 6 o'clock, past 7 o'clock, every time I eat late, it always messes up my sleep. So if we went out to dinner or something, I know I ate late or I know I had sugar late, then I'll take this to kind of help my sleep. And it's got magnesium, it's got melatonin, it's got certain minerals that help with the secretion of certain hormones that help you sleep. And so I also don't like to use it all the time, because if I'm not getting good sleep because I'm lacking in magnesium, I want to make sure my diet has magnesium in it. But I will use this when I know I didn't do things that are great for my sleep. That's all we have for you today. If any of our bougie setup helps you, let us know.
As always, we'll put all the links in the description below. Like and subscribe. Wait, what was it? What were you saying?
I thought of something else that I didn't say that should really help my sleep, but it's kind of embarrassing.
What is it?
That you've been bringing me to sleep.
Re-
I've been falling asleep. I've been dropping like a dime when you read to me.
Oh, cutie.